Are you ready to make that big move to Southern Nevada and now you're trying to find out which community you're going to pick in Henderson or Las Vegas? We are here to save you from making a huge mistake, because what most people start doing is looking for where they're going to move their entire family to and where they're going to work by the prettiest pictures on Zillow. Today we're going to talk about 7 reasons why Lake Las Vegas is the best master plan community in all of Southern Nevada. So I really wish we had these videos when we moved here 20 years ago, because it took us a long time to finally settle in, and we still are going to be on the move. We look forward to helping you avoid all the mistakes that we made. This community is near and dear to my heart because it is really a special place. If you want to live in Lake Las Vegas, it is going to be a completely unique thing. It's literally like Palm Springs in Las Vegas.
It is absolutely beautiful. When you pull up to the community, there is a huge waterfall. That just sets the tone as you drive in.
Reason number 1 why Lake Las Vegas is the top master plan community in Henderson, Nevada, is that it feels like you are on vacation. Like she just said, Palm Springs in Las Vegas. You drive in, there's a huge thing. There's waterfalls, golf courses. I mean, what doesn't this place
Mountains.
have?
And then, of course, the lake.
You have the lake, you're in the mountains, you're secluded. I always kind of compare these different places to hotels. To me, if you were getting off a gondola ride at the Venetian and walking out the back door and open that up, you would step right out into the village at Lake Las Vegas. That is the vibe, like the Mediterranean, Tuscan type thing. There's its own private little village with small grocery stores and cafes. And I've never been to Italy, but it certainly seems for the vibe they're going for. Obviously, the man-made lake, 320 acres, is the big reason that this exists. Now, they just started this 20 some years ago, and it's right next to Lake Mead. So if you're into boating and stuff like that, you're right there. But this really is a whole vibe of elegance, classiness, like golf, country club lifestyle, Palm Springs. This is somewhere you could go on vacation to. If you live there, you feel like you're on permanent vacation. The downtown village with the cobblestone streets is really a centerpiece. Up and down the little hills. There are how many hotels there now? A couple hotels there now. I would just say, like, especially for if you want to move here and you don't like the regular Las Vegas feeling, this is something unique for you and it'd be the perfect place to put you. Honestly, it doesn't even feel like the rest of Henderson. It's like a thing unto itself. So let's talk about reason number 2. Lake Las Vegas is the best place in Henderson, and it's the lake. I mean, Lake Las Vegas is its own man-made lake, 320 acres, surrounded by North Shore, South Shore, luxury homes, a village. But here's the thing, like, we live in Green Valley. We like to go down there. You can rent paddle boards, grab
It's
a couple.
non-motorized lake.
If you need a jet ski and you want a Kenny Powers, go over to Lake Mead. If you want to do a paddle board, grab a glass of wine and go on a paddle boat, this is a spot for you. This is one of those places that kind of got stuck in time when the market crashed years ago, 20 years ago now. It kind of just got stuck there. But it's so awesome, like the casinos that they built. When we had the Super Bowl here, the Eagles and the Chiefs, they all stayed out there so they could stay away from all the gambling. And honestly, it's only we looked that up the other day. We were there showing a house 28 minutes from the airport. It's a whole different kind of lifestyle. They got dinner cruises. You're not allowed to have gas motors, but there's some electric stuff you could do. You can go swimming, you can do whatever you like. If you want to get super luxury, you go to the South Shore, get a crazy John Wick style house. And then here's the other thing, there's still, we'll talk about it, affordable places right there too. The reason that we've been trying to make these videos is to help answer questions. We've been helping people relocate here for 12 years now. We have a #1 relocation site in all of Henderson, Nevada. So these questions get answered over and over and over again. What does it feel like? What's it like? What's the cost? So that's why we're dropping this stuff on you today, to give you a better feel, to give you an idea, and so that we can be your resource to move here. It's going to be more like house hunters if you hire us versus driving around 120 degrees, the car full of people, and all your stuff in storage.
That's right.
So, moving on to number 3, reason that Lake Las Vegas is the top master plan community in Las Vegas is that it's built on the lake and the village is right there. The village is the central hub of everything and you don't have to leave there. The village is awesome. It is a social hub. It is a hub for food, dining, socialization. going out on paddle boards, like people coming down on the weekends. It's a perfect place to go, even if you live other places in Las Vegas and Henderson when the family comes in town. In the summer, they have outdoor concerts. There's wine tastings, wine walks. There's a farmer's market. Like, who doesn't love a farmer's market? I know you love a farmer's market.
I sure do.
What is your favorite thing about a farmer's market?
Getting that fresh produce, of course.
That fresh produce, Saturday morning, grabbing some fresh California almonds.
Yeah, everyone in the community is out and about, whether you go to the Las Vegas Sports Club, whether you go to some of these little coffee shops or restaurants, take your pick.
So this is
yours.
This is definitely one of those places you want to set aside a few bucks for a golf cart, because you don't need to drive all around. Even in the summer when it's hot, things are close. Moving on to reason number 4, and a big reason why a lot of people want to move there, is that there are multiple golf courses and an amazing sports club that I'll let her talk about.
Yeah, so there's the 2 championship Jack Nicklaus signature golf courses, one on the North Shore, one on the South Shore. You've got country clubs for each one. And then as you're driving in, you pass the waterfall, you come across the Las Vegas Sports Club. This is a hub of the community. I could go on, but most of the properties there have memberships, and you're gonna go see all your neighbors there. They have scheduled out happy hours. They have fitness classes. You can go there for a massage or a facial. They have a family lagoon pool. So that is where it's at, and you're gonna have to see it to believe it.
So the sports club, you're saying, is a destination unto itself, and it's something that gets negotiated with the sale of homes.
Yes, and it's like Lifetime Fitness on steroids. They have a pretty hefty initiation fee. So that's what he's saying gets negotiated with the home. So once the property's a member and the seller chooses, let's say the seller's moving out of state, that they're willing to relinquish their membership.
So here's the thing, even if you are not a big golfer, like a lot of people like myself like to wear the golf clothes and be by the golf courses, but my broken body can't swing a club. I can't pick up my arm. But having that country club lifestyle, like we kind of brushed past it, but 2 championship country clubs, like it is really an amazing place to be. You shoot down there in your golf cart, you have a little bit of a rivalry, North Shore, South Shore. There's a lot of new construction going on out there, and you can get whatever you like. Reason number 5 that Lake Las Vegas is one of the best places to live in Henderson is that there is something for everyone. If you are coming there and you just want maybe like a lock and leave type condo right by the village, you like to golf, you like to hang out, but maybe you're only gonna spend 6 months a year here. We can get you into a condo right at 400-ish K.
And you can also VRBO it as well, but that's a side.
We make no assurances because the Airbnb police are their whole thing, but they are fighting the good fight, trying to get them legalized all over Las Vegas. But we have a huge hotel lobby. So you could start there and then you could move on up to really whatever your heart desires, but there's quite a nice middle tier. We were just there the other day, and we have a whole video series on this.
Starting in the 500K range, to be exact.
Yeah, which is way, way less than I thought it would be. And then the HOA is not out of control like you would think. That condo HOA, a little out of control.
Now, keep in mind, some of this new entry-level new construction is going to be further away from the main gate, actually about 8 to 10 minutes away.
Well, it's awesome, though. I think it's a benefit. You go through winding mountains, and then you can buy a house overlooking the lake, but it's a couple hundred feet up. There's different levels of houses. Like, I don't mean like
a premium.
A 300,000, 400. I mean, like, there are different elevations. So instead of just seeing like our house, your neighbor's house, you could see views, you could see mountains. It's a gorgeous place to live.
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
But if you want to live on the water in Las Vegas
and build a custom home,
5 to 10,000 square foot home,
waterfront lot.
Like, we're talking waterfront. Get on your boat, go to the village. You can do it there. And you really can't do that other than a couple small older communities that are now 40 years old. Another huge subset of people that she likes to help is that there are gorgeous 55 and older communities.
We all like to help them.
Del Webb Development out there, though. Del Webb is who built all the Sun Cities around town. And even 40 years later, you look at Sun City and it still holds up. So if you are looking at that kind of 55 and older lifestyle, talk to her. Maybe you could say a little bit about that community.
Yeah, talk to me. It's one of the biggest biggest age 55 plus communities now. They just built it starting in 2023. It is just about closed out, so it's really all just a couple standing inventory homes are left that you can get great deals on, but it's beautiful as you drive through it. They have an amazing clubhouse, 2 clubhouses actually, and it's elevated. Most of the houses do have lake views. You have mountain views, if not a lake view. And again, the community vibe is awesome. Like, everyone's out and about. They have different activities at the clubhouse, beautiful resort-like pool. They have tennis courts, pickleball, you name it, they have it. Starting in the mid 500 range is where all the way up to, depending on if you have lake views, the houses go up from there.
Which really is a good deal, because we just sold one up in Mesquite and you're not really that much less. It's just a really cool place to live, and really there's kind of something for everybody. As you can see, she has all kinds of knowledge about this stuff, and we're trying to answer a lot of questions with this video. But what we really need to do is get you one-to-one on a Zoom call to figure out what exactly you're looking for. This may sound like someplace you would never want to go, and that's fine. We know all about the whole town. So hit us up, we'll figure out your family situation. If maybe you're retired, maybe you still need to work, what you like to do on the weekends. You may not want to even leave Lake Las Vegas. So we look forward to hearing from you. Even if you're a year or 2 out, let's plan this stuff so we can go, look at a couple houses, and grab a glass of wine when we're under contract. And then let's move on to reason number 6, that Lake Las Vegas is the best community in Henderson, Nevada. It is not the Strip. It is a real community, and you can live there and play there and enjoy it there. But you could also live outside of it and go visit it. Right now we're in June. It's starting to get hot. It's still fine to live there, but a lot of people like to go back to wherever else they live. We're from Ohio. We're trying to spend more time there in the summers and see our family without snow on everything.
People don't tend to leave. People are there for the long haul, which really builds the sense of community. So if that's something that you're looking for, like, let us know and we will get cracking on finding you that perfect house there.
And just a little tip, this year is one of those years that there's all these deals going on. They do not last forever. There's only so many places out there. They're building new. There are some sick deals on new construction. We have some videos about each unique place and all the incentives, but this is a year to catch a tiger by the tail, look back and say, damn, I am glad I bought in this 2026.
Yeah, honestly, there are so many good deals out in Lake Las Vegas right now. There's some standing inventory, and it's time to snap it up.
She's the queen of the new builds. If you want to get on her hot list of the deals of the week, call us, set it up. We went last week and had a 7-bedroom house tour. I have never seen it.
And it's quiet there. Like, there were not people going into these model homes. So that...
We'll be back tomorrow for more.
That means, that to me screams great deal. Time to swoop in and grab one.
Moving into the last but not least, kind of what she's talking about, is the 7 reason that Lake Las Vegas is the spot for you and the best master plan community in Henderson, is that it's tucked away. It's out there, it's private, but it is not cut off. You are only 28 minutes from the airport, 30 minutes from the Strip. If you make friends with Celine Dion, you could jump on her helicopter and go to Caesars. I don't know if she still performs there, but she used to go back and forth. I think Brittany's got a place out there, you know what I mean? It's really an oasis out in the desert. You're by Lake Mead. It's a different vibe, it's a different lifestyle. It's kind of unique in like all ways. You're in the mountains, you're secluded, there's golf courses, like everything you possibly think about.
And we touched on this briefly. So back in 2007, 2008, they kind of stopped building out there, and there was no major shopping centers except for one like really nasty Walmart close to the lake. Now, they've been building up the community right before you get to it, Cadence, and there's lots of shopping. Anyhow, it seems cut off, I guess, but not really. Like, you pull outside the community and you have your shopping right there.
Yeah, before, when these communities were built, they had nothing for 10 years and you had to go on a 45-minute grocery run. Not the case anymore. It's also right now by historic downtown Water Street, which is fully revitalized. We have a whole video on that. They have huge parades, concerts. They have them in Lake Las Vegas. They have them over there. It's a community. Like, we love Henderson so much because it is a community. It's a lifestyle. So we are hoping to get you into one of these beautiful master plan communities to call your own. to match your lifestyle. So keep watching. Here's our next video. We'll meet you over there.